Kevin, a big win for us, overdue. A win you could say here at Easter Road. Would you make of that tonight?
Well, it's a big monkey off our back, a big psychological one. I mean, when the first half, we absolutely blew Hibs away. I think we took our foot off the gas in the second half, and we naturally didn't come into the game. But I mean, if you were to offer any Celtic fan 3-1 at the end of the start of the night, I think they would have bite your hand off.
Aye, absolutely. I thought we made a great start in the game. 2 goals for set pieces. You don't see that very often. No. Great deliveries for Turnbull both occasions.
Yeah, I mean, Ralston's diving header. I mean, it's a fantastic header, and he's further emphasising why he needs to be in the team if it is what we were discussing about at the expense of Juranovic playing left back. And I still thought he'd done well, even if out with his normal position. The second goal, Carter Vickers took it really well, and then the third is just great passing play, and Kyle goes there in the right place at the right time, and that's what he does in the middle, just getting the goal for us. It really could have been 4 or 5 in the first half, and that's the most frustrating thing. But I also think you have to really hand something to Joe Hart from the save from Newell, because he had to be alert and he made the save.
That was a big save. Was that a 1-0?
That was a 1-0, and it could have been 1 each, and I really think you could have been looking at a totally different game. But we took the initiative and we got that second goal. But as I say, I mean, it was 3 going on 4, 5, 6, and I really am pleased with how we've got this monkey off our back, albeit we have won in the cup. But over the league to go 7 years, without winning at Hibs is not something that Celtic should be doing. So I'm glad that monkey is off our back.
Aye, absolutely. Juranovic at left back again tonight. I thought he had a good battle with Boyle. Yeah. Came out on top, would you say?
Yeah, just about. I mean, I think there was a few tackles that maybe Boyle got the better of him, and vice versa. But I thought Starfelt again was, out with a couple of scares again, was relatively stable.
Both the centre halves really good.
Yeah, Carter Vickers. I mean, he is just a towering presence there, and they're slowly starting to get to know one another, which I'm happy about. But I thought Turnbull's 2 deliveries for the set pieces for the 2 goals. You've got to credit him with that. But I thought Mikey Johnson done well as well. He was causing them all sorts of problems down the left.
That's my next question. A rare start for him. Would you make him?
Well, I mean, it was a bit of a surprise when we were coming through and we saw Johnson in the lineup, but he done absolutely nothing that would make me say that he needs to be dropped right away. I think he's a good option to have, but I think there is still bits of him that just need to stop taking that extra touch to get past. But from our first start, he done very well.
We had to defend at times in that second half as well. Invited pressure at times. I thought within about 75 minutes, we got really deep, but Joe Hart makes a big save again.
Well, yeah, Joe Hart makes a big save, but I think that the thing for me was we just looked very nervous, and it was a bit weird thinking we're 3-0 up, why are we 3-1 up, why are we being like this? And it was just like we were cleaning the ball as if we were the inferior team, with all respect to Hibs. But Joe Hart makes an absolutely fantastic save. How he makes it, I don't know, because you just thought it's a goal-bound opportunity. But I think we did ride it out, and I think with the way our record has been here, it was just a case of getting out and getting the 3 points, 3 goals, 3 points.
Some brilliant game management towards the end as well in the corner. Carter Vickers, 4 men running about him, couldn't get near it.
No, I mean, it's just, I would hate to take him on, put it that way. But I thought that was the right thing to do, because you've seen it so many times. We put the ball in the middle of the box and they could run up, and they've got the pace of Boyle that can be effective and deadly. And I thought Boyle had a good game considering he was on the losing side. But yeah, great game management, and then again at the end, just the way the fans were, and just Postecoglou is just doing a Ronnie Dyler moment almost. But you're just buying into what he's like, and he was up the whole time on the bench, just giving instructions, trying to will the team on, and he made some great decisions, I think. And I had to even say Beaton came on, done okay for Rogic.
I thought Rogic was a big factor in us controlling it early doors, but Beaton did alright when he came into the game. Celebrations at the end, brilliant, made up more ground, up to second in the table. I think we've now got the joint best defence in terms of least goals conceded and the most goals scored, so we're moving in the right direction.
Yes, I mean, obviously we're 1 point now, I think, behind Rangers, so I mean, it's back to within a game. I think they are there for the taking, and nobody saw that result coming. I couldn't believe it when it went 2-0 up to Aberdeen, but obviously they've got the point, which is good for us.
We Scott Brown goal as well.
Bruni. I think you could have told for the crowd who scored them, but yeah, I mean, it just further emphasises that we are getting there now. Another away win, another bit of consistency going forward. It'll be just on to Livingston, on to the next game, and see how we go from there.